Memory loss is something we all experience in small doses, but for seniors, it can turn a simple day at home into a comedy of errors. Brain fog, short-term memory lapses, and moments of amnesia can sneak up on you in the funniest ways. Today, I want to share one of those days, full of confusion, laughter, and tiny little memory challenges. Stick with me until the end because I'll also share a discovery that helps protect memory, reduce brain fog, and prevent early signs of dementia or Alzheimer's. But first, let me tell you about a day when forgetting became an art form. It started in the morning, as most memory loss adventures do. I went to grab my wallet to pay for groceries. Simple task, right? But short-term memory lapses kicked in immediately. I checked the kitchen counter, my coat pocket, the table, and couldn't find it. Mild cognitive impairment and brain cloud symptoms made me panic for a moment. But then I remembered, maybe I left it somewhere unusual. Sure enough, I opened the bathroom cabinet, and there it was, tucked neatly next to the hand soap. Global amnesia, retrograde amnesia, or just a foggy brain? I'll never know. After that little adventure, I decided to make a cup of coffee. But first, I needed the coffee scoop. Short-term memory loss struck again. I searched every drawer and cupboard, growing more frustrated as my brain fog symptoms intensified. Finally, I discovered it. Inside the microwave. Yes, the microwave. My brain cloudiness had made me put it there the day before for safekeeping. Mild cognitive impairment can turn ordinary objects into puzzle pieces in a mystery game we unknowingly create ourselves. By mid-morning, I was ready to watch my favorite show, but when I reached for the TV remote, it was gone. Classic brain fog, short memory term, or just an example of retroamnesia in action. I checked under the couch cushions, the kitchen counter, and even the fridge. Yes, the fridge, because apparently that had become a favorite hiding spot today. And there it was, chilling between the yogurt and the butter. Fuzzy brain symptoms at their peak. Lunch came next, and with it, another hilarious memory loss episode. I wanted to eat a sandwich, but couldn't find the bread. Brain fog causes had me opening cupboards multiple times, only to find it sitting on the counter. Next to my glasses, which I had misplaced earlier in the morning and found on my head. Short memory term lapses make even the simplest kitchen tasks a comedy routine. Has this ever happened to you? Maybe you've opened the fridge to grab something and found something else inside that shouldn't be there. Or maybe your keys are in a shoe or your wallet is in the bathroom. Write it in the comments. I promise I'll read them. It's funny, but it also helps us feel connected over short memory lapses, mild cognitive impairment, and early signs of dementia. Later, I attempted to water my plants. Brain fog from the morning had me thinking I already did it. I found myself holding the watering can over an empty pot, then realized my short memory term had forgotten the small plants completely. Mild cognitive impairment and brain cloud symptoms had me laughing at myself. Retrograde memory loss strikes at the weirdest moments. By evening, I wanted to relax with a book. But where was my bookmark? Signs of dementia and fuzzy brain symptoms meant I couldn't remember where I had left it. I checked under pillows, on the table, even in the kitchen. Turns out it had been holding open a cereal box since breakfast. Global transitory amnesia, brain fog from lack of sleep, or mild cognitive impairment? Maybe all of them. And finally, the day's grand finale. I couldn't find my keys to lock the door before going to bed. My short-term memory loss term had hidden them in the dog's bed. My brain cloudiness was at its maximum, and I laughed until I cried. Every small act of forgetting throughout the day, from wallets in bathrooms to remotes in the fridge, was a tiny reminder of how our minds can play tricks as we age. Memory loss doesn't take a break, even in the middle of the day. After retrieving my keys from the dog's bed, I decided to make a snack. Brain fog and short memory lapses hit me immediately. I opened the pantry for a granola bar, only to find a sock inside. Mild cognitive impairment or retrograde memory loss? Honestly, it felt like both. I laughed at myself, thinking about how fuzzy brain symptoms can turn everyday tasks into tiny adventures. Next came the TV remote saga. I had carefully placed it on the coffee table this time, or so I thought. Brain cloudiness struck again, and an hour later I was frantically searching for it. Signs of early dementia? Or just a classic short memory term mishap? You decide. It turns out the remote had slipped inside the newspaper I was reading, blending perfectly with the print. Short-term memory lapses and retro-amnesia make us misplace things in the most absurd ways. Then there was the incident with the laundry. Brain fog and mild cognitive impairment collided in an epic way. I put my clean shirt in the fridge and my butter back in the laundry basket. Classic fuzzy brain symptoms. By now, I was starting to see a pattern. Anything within arm's reach could become a hiding spot for my household items. Global transitory amnesia or brain fog from lack of sleep? Maybe both. Have you ever experienced something like this, where your own house feels like a labyrinth designed to confuse your memory? If so, write in the comments. Short-term memory loss and mild cognitive impairment can feel lonely at times, but sharing these funny moments reminds us we're not alone. And just when I thought the day couldn't get any sillier, I tried to pour myself a cup of tea. Brain fog causes had me forgetting I had already poured it. I ended up spilling half the cup on the counter. Fuzzy brain symptoms, short memory lapses, and a foggy mind created a perfect storm of comedy. Mild cognitive impairment, signs of dementia, or just a classic retro amnesia episode? Probably all three. By mid-afternoon, I decided to take a break and sit down with a crossword puzzle. But as I started, I realized I had misplaced my pencil. Signs of dementia, short-term memory lapses, and brain cloudiness were all at play. I found the pencil in my shoe, the same shoe I had worn earlier in the day. Global amnesia or brain fog? Honestly, it didn't matter. The point was, life with short memory lapses is never boring. Next, I went to check the mail. Mild cognitive impairment and brain fog had me thinking I had already done it, but the mailbox was full. While emptying it, I found my neighbor's keys mixed in with some letters, apparently left there by mistake last week. Retrograde memory loss or fuzzy brain symptoms? Maybe. But it was another reminder of how short memory term lapses and mild cognitive impairment can turn ordinary moments into mini adventures. Then came dinner. Brain fog and short memory term issues collided yet again. I forgot I had already cooked the pasta and ended up boiling a second pot. Mild cognitive impairment and brain cloudiness were clearly having fun with me. Signs of early onset dementia or Alzheimer's disease? Who knows? But the humor in the situation made it easier to handle. Retroamnesia and global transitory amnesia might be scary terms, but in real life, they often look like putting your wallet in the fridge or your keys in a shoe. After dinner, I tried to watch a favorite show, but my glasses were missing. Brain fog symptoms were intense, short memory lapses were frequent, and fuzzy brain moments were everywhere. I searched every surface in the living room, under the couch cushions, in the kitchen, finally realizing they were on my head again. Mild cognitive impairment or simple retrograde memory loss? Either way, it's relatable. Everyone's had that glasses on head moment at least once. Later in the evening, I attempted to write a grocery list. Signs of dementia, short memory lapses, and brain cloudiness made me forget the first 3 items before I even started writing. Mild cognitive impairment and retroamnesia made the process chaotic but funny. By the time I finished, I had added 3 extra items I didn't need and forgotten one essential thing. This is life with short-term memory loss and brain fog, a constant, hilarious shuffle of what's real and what's misplaced. After a day like this, it's easy to laugh at ourselves, but it's also important to remember that mild cognitive impairment, brain fog, retrograde amnesia, and early signs of dementia are serious conditions. Alzheimer's disease, Lewy body dementia, vascular dementia, and frontal lobe dementia affect millions of people. Awareness is key. Short memory term lapses and brain cloud symptoms may be funny, but they're also signals that we should pay attention to cognitive health. The good news? Science is discovering ways to improve memory, reduce brain fog, and even prevent progression to Alzheimer's or dementia. Emerging studies on memory care, brain fog treatments, and strategies for early signs of dementia provide hope. There are simple steps and daily habits that can help seniors maintain cognitive clarity and prevent further memory loss. Stick around for the next part, where I'll share a discovery that can make a real difference in protecting memory, reducing confusion, and supporting mental clarity, right from the comfort of your home. Memory loss and brain fog might make us laugh at times, but they're also gentle reminders that our cognitive health deserves attention. Short-term memory lapses, mild cognitive impairment, and early signs of dementia aren't just funny. They can be early warnings. Alzheimer's disease, Lewy body dementia, vascular dementia, and frontotemporal dementia affect millions of people. But the great news is that science is finding ways to protect the brain and support memory. Think about my day. Keys in a shoe, wallet in the bathroom, the TV remote in the fridge, and even a pencil in my shoe. These moments of fuzzy brain symptoms, retrograde amnesia, and global transitory amnesia are funny, yes, but they also remind us to be proactive. Brain fog, short-term memory loss, and mild cognitive impairment can all be managed and even improved with the right strategies. Now here's the hopeful part. There's a new discovery, a step-by-step approach, that helps seniors and anyone experiencing early signs of dementia, mild cognitive impairment, or Alzheimer's disease support their memory and reduce brain fog. It's been shown to help with short memory term issues, brain cloudiness, and even some early onset dementia symptoms. While it's not a magic cure, it provides tools to protect your mind, improve clarity, and give you peace of mind. Imagine a day when you no longer misplace your keys, forget your wallet, or put the TV remote in the fridge. A day where brain fog symptoms are reduced, short-term memory lapses are minimal, and mild cognitive impairment doesn't interfere with your routine. This is the kind of clarity and confidence that this new discovery can help provide. Early intervention is key, whether it's retrograde memory loss, global amnesia, or just a foggy mind from lack of sleep. Sharing these funny stories isn't just for laughs. It's a way to connect. Many people experience mild cognitive impairment, brain fog symptoms, and short memory lapses every day. You are not alone. Awareness, humor, and the right strategies make a difference. Even small habits and discoveries can help reduce the risk of Alzheimer's disease, dementia, or further short-term memory issues. If you've enjoyed laughing at my little memory mishaps today, like butter in the laundry basket, granola bars in the sock drawer, and pencils in shoes, remember that these stories also carry a serious message. Brain cloudiness, fuzzy brain symptoms, and mild cognitive impairment are all signs we should take seriously. But with the new discovery I'm about to share, there's hope. You can improve memory, clarity, and reduce confusion right from home. Here's the action I want you to take. I've left a link in the description and in the pinned comment below. There you'll find a full video explaining this memory discovery step by step. It shows techniques and strategies to reduce short-term memory lapses, fight brain fog, and protect against mild cognitive impairment and early signs of dementia or Alzheimer's. Even if your memory sometimes feels foggy, your brain cloud symptoms are noticeable, or you experience short memory term lapses daily, this video gives guidance you can actually use. Mild cognitive impairment, retrograde amnesia, global transitory amnesia, and brain fog don't have to control your life. Simple steps, science-backed strategies, and awareness can help maintain clarity, protect memory, and give you confidence in your day-to-day life. Remember this: laughter, connection, and action are your allies in protecting cognitive health. Memory loss, brain fog, and mild cognitive impairment may make life confusing, but they can also motivate us to learn, adapt, and take care of our brains. Whether you're concerned about Alzheimer's disease, Lewy body dementia, vascular dementia, or just everyday short memory lapses, there's hope. Science is uncovering tools and techniques to support memory and brain health. So take a deep breath, smile at the silly moments of the day, and then take action. Click the link in the description and pinned comment now to watch the full video on this new memory discovery. Whether it's misplacing your wallet, forgetting your keys, or dealing with brain fog symptoms, this discovery could help you regain clarity and reduce short-term memory lapses. Your mind deserves care. Your memory deserves protection. And even if your day-to-day life sometimes feels like a series of hilarious forgetfulness episodes, you can take steps today to improve clarity, reduce confusion, and protect against early signs of dementia or Alzheimer's disease. Thank you for spending time with me today. I hope these funny, relatable stories of memory mishaps made you laugh, reminded you of your own experiences, and inspired you to take care of your cognitive health. Don't forget to click the link in the description and pinned comment to learn more about this exciting discovery to support your memory, fight brain fog, and reduce mild cognitive impairment. Even when life gets foggy, your brain can be clear. You just need the right tools, awareness, and strategies to make it happen.